Right there, you reverse abortions. Oh yeah, that's right. That's when the baby coming out has more rights than the mother and can quickly tell the doctor to kill the mother. Oh, what a weekend it was. I decided to take a weekend off, burning the bridge. Not the bridge, burning. I have been burning bridges at the same time. We'll get into that later. But burning the candle at both ends. And fuck it, man. I just took a blowtorch to the whole thing. And I indulged in some benzodiazepines. And the problem is, rather like drinking, you just, with any narcotics, with any drugs, you can make decisions beforehand, and this will go on for your whole life. It's so ridiculous. You can make decisions beforehand. I will not do this. I will not text her. I will not do this. I will not do a live stream, for instance. And that's all very well and good, but then when you take the narcotics that change the way you think, those previous decisions go out the window, and you do text her, and you do make live streams. And also the other thing you do is, oh, I'll only have a little laugh to make me laugh. Do you know what I mean? Quarter because you have to, and all that sort of stuff. And of course, when you're on them, oh, this feels good. Oh, another 5 won't go amiss. Blink, 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 blink. Oh, God. And then I've done this live stream, and I can remember, and this is all I can remember, I was just there and people were appearing in the chat, and I was just, I couldn't work out what was going on. I couldn't understand live technology. What am I meant to do? And then a super chat come up, someone dishing out some coins, and I was thinking, oh, I'm not in a suitable condition to appropriately respond to people giving me money. This is a fucking car crash. And at some point I just went, see ya. Forgot about it. Woke up the next morning. You know the old autopsy. Is it an autopsy? Biopsy? I'm in the morning going, oh man, I shouldn't have said that to her. Oh, I can't believe I texted her again. Oh, and then I just went, lives. Oh my fuck. I had a look at about 3 minutes of that live stream. Delete. Now, I haven't deleted it. It's there. And I will upload it again. Well, not upload it. I will make it public again. But I'll tell you why I've deleted it. I've got a few videos coming out this week. I've got a guest video on someone else's site tomorrow, and he's agreed that I can, which is nice. I don't really know the rules of proprietary around these things, but or the etiquette. But he said I can load it onto my channel when he goes live. So tomorrow I've got a very good video going up that I made for him called My Sexy, Sexy Childhood. It's not about abuse or anything. It's the sort of those sort of innocent, sort of seductive moments of when you're little. You'll see what I mean. And a couple of other videos I've got in the wood for this week. And I don't want to put up that dodgy, slurring, incapable, inept live stream that I done, just in case people come over from the guest video and that's the first video they see, or anyone come to my channel and that's the first video see, because if that is the first one they'll see, they're gonna sling their hook, and I can absolutely guarantee that. Now, that might seem a little bit egotistical, and that leads me to my next point, and something I've wanted to say for a while. I might have even said it on the live stream. I could have said anything. A lot of people in the comments, not a lot, 1%, they get the ump when I say, press the like button, subscribe, tell your friends, blah, blah, blah. Now, there's a reason why I want loads of subscribers. Don't get me wrong. I used to do my podcast to 100 people a week. I turned out 32 hours for 110 it used to average about a week. And I'd done that for 32 weeks. So I was prepared to do the work. And when it got up to 1,000, when I went video, when I went into the 20th century, 21st, and then it went to 1,000. I was like, well, then 2,000. Now I'm up to 7,000. Amazing. The reason people want big subs is so that they can get people on their channel. Getting James Damore, the Google guy, was a bit of a coup. And even in all the comments, people were like, shit, man, you've upped your game. How did you wangle that? All the blah, 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 blah. You know, if I had 150,000 subscribers, I would be out there getting very interesting people on here, and you know, the people that you'd like to see me engage with. That's why I want subscribers, because it gives you authority, it gives you a bit of power. What I can offer people is exposure. Oh, you're having problems with this, or you want to get that message out, come on my channel. I get blah 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 views, I get blah 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 subscriptions, and that, you know, that's why I want more subscribers. Now, don't get me wrong, I've still knocked out 250 videos in about 8 months, so I'm still doing the work. But you know, with this all this censorship stuff, and they're never promoting channels like mine. I don't get any of that luxury. I'm never gonna be in, hey, have you looked at these new creators? I see those lists. Nice beauty tips, it's a cat playing the piano. You know, it's never gonna be channels like this. So I do need you to share it on Twitter, on Facebook. I do need all that. If the channel's gonna grow, I do have to ask you to do those things. If you don't like it, and it outbalances the rest of my content, well, you've got mental problems, because it's like a couple of seconds. Share the videos for us, thanks. That would be nice. Talking about Facebook, mentioning Facebook, I left Facebook. I realised it was making me very unhappy. You know, I try and take responsibility for my political thoughts, and I try and engage with people, and I just realised after the last 2 years that the same thing happens every time. I got involved with Facebook in the early days. Oh yeah, the early years. I liked Facebook's early stuff. I got involved very early just because it was new and fresh and exciting, and I could chat up women from like ex-girlfriends on ex-one-night stands and all that. And then I got into stand-up comedy, and it's a must-have for stand-up. So I had about 3,000 followers, friends. I don't like saying friends; it doesn't sound right, and it's an insult to my real friends. But you know what I mean, on there. But the majority of them were like people who'd seen me do stand-up, other comedians, promoters and all that lot. And the majority of them are social justice, left-wing arseholes. And, you know, what would happen is someone would say something ridiculous like, I don't want to hear what you've got to say about terrorism, Trump, you orange idiot. And I'd sort of get in there and sort of say, well, what's wrong with what he said? And they go, well, he's an idiot. I said, well, forget the messenger. What was the message? Oh, fuck off you. And then about 30 other people would come in and just attack me. And I'd be sitting there like fucking Bruce Lee in Fist of Fury, about 30 of them around me going, "Doo!" and having to do some ultimate skills. But, you know, on a Wednesday afternoon when I should be working, I don't really want to be fighting off 30 wankers. So I just thought, you know, they give you 14 days grace as well. So I thought I'll cut it, see how I feel, and then I'll, you know, on the 13th day, I'll reconsider my position. I guarantee that won't be happening. The first day I cut it out of my life, better, brilliant, much better. My life's better. Immediately better. Now, I'm not one of those people who spent hours on Facebook. I didn't think I was, but the odd 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here, an argument here and there, the time spent thinking about that argument when you're not there, the research you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I have had so much more time. And also, when I finish my work, when I've made a video, when I've tidied my house, don't do the last one, just trying to be normal. What you'll then do is go, I can just relax now. And Facebook has sort of seeped into our lives. I couldn't believe how deep the fucking spikes had got in me, because I'll just relax now on Facebook. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, that would not be a relaxing situation. Now, when I'm all done, just chill. So yeah, there you go. And I've left Facebook, and it's been brilliant. But, you know, it might not be so good for you. I will not be going back there. No. And you can download all your photos in one hit. You just do this thing, so you're not losing anything. You have to download everything, all your messages and all that, but it's in a zip file, and you can just throw the rest away, and you still got all your photos. Because I kind of use Facebook as a repository for photos, like a free Dropbox, which is nice. I bumped into a mate of mine the other day. He's got really bad sexual addiction problems, and fuck me, these people, the way that manifests in his life. You know, he's waking up in a different bed in every morning. He's having lunch with one woman, but he's having to lie to her to go and meet another woman. I say to him, so what's it all like? He says, it's exhausting. I'm just like a slave. And it really, really quite sad. Anyway, he showed me his leg. And I'm going to show you his leg here. You know what my live editing is like. This might screw it up. Let's have a look. Look at that. That's his leg there. That's his knee. And there's another bit worse down below. And what happened is, you obviously know about overdosing and gouging and that on sedatives, heroin, etc. But what happened was he just had a hit, laid down, but didn't get up for 24 hours, and the blood stopped flowing to the muscle that you can see there. This, you know, your what are they called? Your quads, because there's 4 of them. Well, there's only 2 or 3 of them left there, because what happened was, as soon as the blood didn't get to here for that long, it goes poisonous. It goes toxic. It's just sitting in there in the warmth with no blood flow. So when he finally come around and realised he couldn't walk, they chopped it all out. Yeah, fucking awful, eh? Not nice at all. I've got another mate done a similar thing. He'd only been using for a few weeks, had too much, fell asleep, gouging out on the sofa, woke up, couldn't move his arm because he'd cut the blood off. Now, it didn't get to the state of that geezer's leg, but to this day, if you see him use his right arm, you'll hold something out. If say he's got his vape or something in his hand, he'll go to reach and he has to shoulder up, and it's a real effort to, you know, just from one night on that. It's fucking bizarre. Got another mate, he's dead now. He gouged out on a radiator. Radiator was off when he fell asleep on it. Of course, timer's gone on. He's there for about 20 hours. Back of his back now looks like a potato waffle. It's like a grid of just burns. It's fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, we're covering topics in this episode. So all I really wanted to do was apologise for the live stream. That's not good enough. I'll put it up, like I say, as a joke when I've got a few other videos to put after it, so it's not the newest ones. I don't need to be scaring people away. That's the first thing. For the people who made the effort and coming to the chat room, apologies. I don't want to put rubbish out there. I am not arrogant enough to think I can fill myself full of chemicals and offer you something decent. Number 2, leaving Facebook. Oh, and sticking with that one, if you can help me get subscribers, the channel will improve, because I will be able to get more interesting guests on here. Basically glamour models. It'll be all glamour models. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, and that if you can help me, like a lot of people say, look, I ain't got the money for Patreon and all that. How can I help you? You can help me by sharing my videos, tweeting them, Facebooking them, whatever. Tell your friends. That's how you can help me. While I'm here, thank my patrons. Continues to go up daily, and like I said a while back, if it carries on like this, I've projected in about a year's time, I might be able to scrap the day job, move to Southeast Asia, and continue making videos, but full time of adventures moving around Southeast Asia, but also the usual stuff. So that would be quite amazing. But thanks to my patrons, it really does mean a lot to me. A lot of you are only patroning me, so I know you went to the hassle of setting up that whole thing just to drop $1 or more in the app monthly, and it really means a lot to me. So that's that. Apologies for the video. Don't fall asleep when you're taking drugs. Don't do live streams when you're taking drugs. Got some good videos coming out this week. Look out for tomorrow's sexy childhood. Well, I say tomorrow, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It will take me about a century to upload this, so I wouldn't be surprised if my sexy childhood comes out before this. Oh, I don't know, I'm just trying to say sorry for the weekend and I'm feeling a bit of a cunt, yeah? Oh fuck, I forgot to put my light on. Oh, it matters. Don't forget, I have got my songs channel, which is now, we've got over 200 subscribers. I've uploaded a couple more of them in the last week. If you like songs. Oh, if you like songs, If you like music, go and have a look. Links in the description. Songs.